Hello everybody and welcome to Intravenous 2, or Intravenous if you're annoying. So we're going to be playing on true difficulty, as I always do for these games. So, enter the world of Intravenous 2 as Sheen, a poor man turned conflicted hitman out of necessity. By following a personal moral code, Sheen hopes to avoid harming people who have done no wrong. However, nothing is clear-cut in the world of hired killers, and Sheen's inexperience and naivety leaves him blind to this. So, in true difficulty, you have 3 slow-mo charges. Generally, noise and enemies will be way more perceptive to things that are happening. You have 3 save files per level, and when you get like a check mark, I think you only get restored 1 save file. And then also, everyone deals 50% more damage, and health influences movement speed. Throwback is interesting as a difficulty. They used to have a difficulty called Nightmare or something similar, which was the hardest. But True is now, as I feel like as it should be, is the hard one. So yeah, we will begin. I have played a little bit of this game, because I was going to do a challenge run, but then I played a few missions of this game and realized how important and amazing this game is, and I was like, actually no, I really do need to play this game and respect it and show how much I love it. And thank you to Spy, the maker of this game. At least that's how they go on Discord. The Empathetic's Restaurant. Empathetic has no jobs for me. I ought to bounce. Nothing for me to do here. But yeah. It's really cool actually seeing Empathetic's Restaurant as the thing it actually is. It's also really cool seeing some of these models from the first game. Like this one's definitely from the first game, so is this one. But then some of them are pretty new at the same time. Oh, a thing, Sean. Could be better. Empathetic's got no jobs I can justify taking. Really? You still need the cash? Yeah, real bad. Our dad will go blind. Might have something for you. Not an Empathetic's to-do list yet. No idea whether it'll be on there or not. But if you take care of this guy, I'll pass the bounty your way. Sound good? You need to give me a little bit more than that. Alright. Guy who works construction. A contractor. Except he's not really honest at all. Dodges taxes, scams people, spends the money on booze and strippers. All this moron cares about is his image. You know how it goes. Feels the need to impress his friends at the expense of unsuspecting folk. Scams people? How so? Imagine this. You need to repair your roof, so you come across this guy. Sign a contract with him, pay him in advance, and then nothing happens for a while. Later, workers arrive, tear down your old roof, and then poof, he's gone again. Can't reach him, no materials to continue construction either. So you and the workers are just in a shitty situation. You give him a couple of calls, shout him over the phone, he sets things in motion, work finally resumes, and then he disappears again. And this time, he's not willing to do the things he obliged to at all. Fuck is sly, too. Does everything by the book, so nothing sticks. People that had to deal with him got tired of the back and forth and constant lawyer calls, and his teeth smashed in. So he got implants, went right back to scamming people. A couple of weeks later, turns out he suckered people into covering debts that are several months old. Except the new victims he finds aren't aware, so they fall for it. Again and again, scams, booze, strippers, the debt, rinse, repeat. So you tell me, what do people like him to bring to this world? Well, it's a little ironic to get all moral considering what we do, don't you think? What you and I do is different from what others here do. You know that. So what will it be? You up to it? Yeah, I'm in. Alright, I'll send you to the details of this guy later. Pays good, considering how many people this guy's fucked over. They're all on a pitch or something. When the law can't do anything to this piece of shit, what do you think people are gonna do? Right. Get this though. The guy has rented out a mansion while he's waiting for this shit to blow over. A mansion! Neck deep into rent, and he rents a luxurious home. It's fine, I get it. I don't need more ammo to hate the guy. Yeah, I'm just saying. Guy must think that he's gonna be offed soon, then why not have it in luxury, eh? Spends his day like they're his last, which they are. I forgot how annoying it is to talk all these cutscenes, because they're pretty long, all things considered. Voices will be very, like, hit or miss. They will, like, for sure switch a lot. Shit, where's the key to the door? I guess I'll just pick the lock. Sheen will always be my normal voice, because that's how I like to do things. We're not gonna break the lock to the door, and we're gonna actually have it be normal. Home sweet home. Is it? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, oh right, lights. The thing that's annoying is they show you that the key is there. Got to wait for Lee to get on. Some of the guys built the beans and what's up. You know how it goes. Hyped up and waiting for the guy to kick the button. So they call him, spew a few vague one-liners. So this fucker now knows you're coming for him, and he's hired some armed thugs to keep himself safe for the time. Classic. Yeah. Funny how someone is in so much debt is able to hire security detail, right? Anyway, the house he's rented out is at a remote location. Frankly, makes it better. Fewer witnesses, more wiggle room for you. I'll get there by sundown then. Yeah. Stay safe soon. Begin preparations. And this is the thing that's annoying, is it's like, oh, I don't feel like picking every single door in my place. Better find the key. It's like, it's so annoying that like you have to go to that door. You can't like preemptively pick up the key. It's like, I get it, but it still would teach the same lesson. So here we go. As you can tell, we have a lot of tools and no money. The thing about this game that makes it absolutely amazing, to me at least, is the fact that there's so much customization that it's honestly quite, like, silly. What are the sounds of all of these? So these are all the same sound. Non-concealable. So one thing, so allow me to really give a good example of why this game is so amazing and why I actually wanted to play it. Guns can be concealable. Basically, I think majority of, I think there might be some really special ones. Like maybe like there'll be like maybe 2 guns total in the primary section that might be concealable. But essentially the way that it works is there's day missions where you're out in public in daytime and you have to sneak by people, but you have a lot more leverage because you seem like a civilian, no one really knows what's up. And then there's night missions where it plays like normal Intravenous. So one, that alone is such an amazing feature that really changes everything. Furthermore, as you can see with all of these guns, one, there's a lot of guns that you can't just straight up buy, and I bought the Support the Creator edition, or DLC rather, where it comes with the soundtrack and a few extra guns, because Intravenous as a series, or Intravenous, is such an important series to me because it's just such a good game. It does stealth in the best way possible, which is to have stealth be the everything of the game. Too many games nowadays that are stealth games are just learn the map and then you can stealth. Intravenous is you can actually improv and do your stealth on the first time. But yeah, so I don't know how we will play. We'll probably go for a bit of Panther, so stealth and action. We probably won't do like the run I did the first time, Pacifist. I'll probably get those all on, a different run. But as you can see, we get a Smith & Wesson. We don't have any attachments with it though. So there is that. But there's so many guns. You can even get a 5.7, which I think is pretty cool, because just 5.7. I do have plenty of ideas for challenge runs of this game. So yeah, that's going to be something obviously to look forward to. We're just going to get out one pistol, and then we're going to leave our apartment. And we're going to not be negligent and actually leave it the way that you should leave an apartment, by turning everything off. Probably not good for someone who's a hired gun. Yeah, we don't really have anything else to switch to. Do I even read these? I'll read them, but like normally. Ever since I became a hired killer, Lee Do or Lee Da always had my back. I didn't do it out of a luxurious lifestyle or some sick desire to kill people. Hint, hint. First game. The reason is much simpler than that. I just needed the money for my dad's surgery. If I hadn't done it, he would have gone blind. That would have made both our lives more difficult, and I'd say rather have my dad see my kids one day. As for the hits themselves, I only took hits which I could rationalize as making the world a better place. The way I saw it, if someone was a net negative to the world and the lives of others, and they were untouched by the law, then wouldn't it be better if that well of negativity disappeared? It's a naive way of putting things, I know. Assumes you know what you're doing every time, and there's no possibility of being wrong. But that's how I saw things for a while. That's how I rationalized doing what I did. Help my family and rid the world of evil while I do it. 2 birds, 1 stone, right? Scammers Hideout, April 18th. I should take things slow and quiet. Don't know how many goons this guy's hired. The one thing I don't like about this game is they call it... Why is my gun customized? Okay. The one thing that's really funny is they call them goons, and I can just never be like, yes, I'm gonna call them goons. I just can't do that. It's too silly. Yeah. So as we can see here, there's a shotgun in there. I think that's basically the only thing that's there. So we're gonna choke this dude. So thankfully on the first mission, these guys aren't really, like, you know, organized. So we don't need to worry about them, like, you know, noticing too much. So a shotgun, bandages. So we'll take the shotgun. Yes, you want. Yeah, so I guess if you wanted to do a you have to find all the things you want yourself thing, this could be a cool challenge for that. We're gonna go back to this one, and we're gonna kind of just see how good this pistol is. God, the music's so good in this game. Reload, make sure no one's following me. Okay, so that all worked. So we get 2. So from what we learned just then, it actually is not good for us to just run and gun. One, even with a silenced weapon. They're too close, it didn't work. That's a good lesson to learn. So now they're kind of on patrol, really trying to make sure that they, you know, find us, get rid of us. Ward of cash, always good. Did somebody drop the soap? Let's see where this heads to. Okay. I get you. I do want to make sure that we explore everything. I also want to get that extra health over there. Weapons are also very important in this game. So if whatever we exfil, that's what we exfil with. So it is kind of, in a way, important to kind of see what you want. Also, I like this smiley face here. I think it's really cute. P98, Smith & Wesson, whatever. Z. Because we already have... Yeah, we already have a sawn off. Yeah. So this mode here, aiming, is literally just meant to target higher or lower things. That was actually sick. Compromising material, just a little bit extra money. Just making a good look. So there's bandages there, but we don't need those now. There might be more stuff there. The other thing is we need to wait for that other guy. We don't have to, but it'd be good. Yeah, no one's there. I think there's still someone alive. Fastly open that. Quickly. Interesting. But yeah, there's a lot to these areas, as you can see. Ah, so that's where that guy is. Making sure again that there just isn't a guy there. Hello. I have one bullet in this pistol remaining. What the? You're not one of the boys from the hit TV show The Boys? Oh shit, you're here to kill me like the boys in the hit TV show The Boys. I am. Well, that's interesting. What did you do to have someone hired to kill you? I didn't do nothing, man. Fuck, this is just one big misunderstanding. Really, then why are so many people paying to have you dead? No, I didn't do anything. They're lying. They screwed me over and they're lying. These damn workers can never get shit done right. So no one ever pays in full and I end up taking the fucking fall. You believe me, right? You want me to believe that a dozen people have nothing in common except that the construction all conspired to fuck you over. Yes, that's exactly right. You wouldn't believe how they mess things up every time. Every single time I find a new client, they just fuck it up. Every time. I'm knee-deep in debt because of those assholes. Didn't seem that way with how many armed dudes in a nice mansion you could afford, though. Yeah, no, I mean, you gotta believe me, man. It's not my fault. Never is. Grab me some more compromising material. I think that is everything in this mission. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we can just vault like this now. So this person has a HS2000. I don't really know how good that is. But the thing is though, is I don't know. I think you lose your weapons on this mission anyway. It's just meant to teach you how the game works. Yeah, it's gonna not go that way. But we'll do another sweep. Just make sure that there's no goons or guards around. Imagine having an Airbnb like this. That'd be crazy. There would be people who do it, but like, just the thought of that is crazy to me. But yeah, you could obviously easily stealth through this mission, but for the purposes of today, I kind of want to just literally play the game and enjoy it. So, we're pretty much in the middle though. We did combat, we're quiet, we're stealth. We're on the verge of being a bit careless. Total enemies was 12. We knocked out 1. There was 10, so apparently there was 1 around, maybe. But yeah. Commando rank. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So let us continue. That was my 3rd hit job. I got into this business not out of disdain for people or some other misanthropic reason. No, I did it just for the money. It's very expensive to get the surgery that my dad would need to not be blind. With how hard he worked to keep me fed, I only felt obliged to. I took jobs that I could specifically justify. Some sort of criminal or outright danger to society that the law could do nothing about. Little did I know, mixing moles and wet work wasn't exactly what you want to do if you don't want to paint a huge target on your back. We'll do a little bit more 14 days later. Got a new job. Yeah, some politician. Huh, and he fits your agenda. Yep, guy's a piece of shit. You seen the contract? Nah, what's it say? Says he's part of some child trafficking ring. That alone is enough for me. Child trafficking, right under our noses. That's southern pedophiles. Fuck 'em. Look who's coming. Oh, gentlemen, hello. Struggling to earn minimum wage, I see, Sean. If you threw your mall bullshit out the window, you wouldn't be making as much money as you wanted. Yet here you are, taking a grandstand, but also such a grand fall. Whatever, I'm just here to cash my check-in. Guess you can't say the same, too, eh? Too busy trying to make ends meet with those scraps you earn. Don't let the door hit you on your way out, asshole. Fuck you, you little bitch. Are you afraid of spilling a little blood? Why are you even here? Meanwhile, the first mission we did, I was gonna shoot this guy with a shotgun 12 times. Who pissed in his slippers? Don't pay him no mind. It's just business, and some people want to put on a show for their reputation. Fucker's gonna get what's coming to him one day. Mark my words. What's next? You gonna go get to work? Yeah. Need to get ready. Take care, Lee. You too, kid. I love Gideon. I love having arseholes in video games like that, where they're just completely arrogant shitholes, where it's just like, it's fun to be playing as them, with like linguistically and like, you know, putting on accents and being all bravado, but it's also really fun seeing how either they grow or fall. And I don't know what happens to him in this game. I'm like completely spoiler free, so. What can I do for you today, Sheen? Got a job. Need some work done on my piece. What happened to the last one you had? Lost it on my last job. Don't ask. Well, shit. You keep working guns I lose on, and I might have to punish you with a higher rate. What, with you letting all my work go to waste like that, huh? Hey, business is business, right? If I lose a piece, that means you have to work, and I have to pay for the tooling you did on my last gun. Relax. I'll just bust in your balls, mate. What kind of work do you need done? Threaded barrel and a suppressor. That's it. No fancy sights and whatnots like last time. Don't have the dough for that now. Ha! What's the new job you got? Child trafficker. You know what? This one's on the house. Kids are sacred. You'll find any more of these fuckos, I'll give you a belt-fed machine gun. Thanks. Any way I can pay you back? Sure, for putting a bullet in that freak skull. Besides that, if you happen across any schematics for cool new gun stuff, bring them over. I'll replicate what's on them for free, and I'll throw in a little extra for the trouble. Pretty selfless offer. Hey, I might be doing good with the milling business, but though there are some things too intricate for little old me. And with the right blueprints, though, you'll be able to move my business forward, and get something out of it too. Besides, what you want me to do? Get a computer, learn engineering there, and spend my time researching what other people have already done? Nah, no thanks. Rather spend that time perfecting my craft. I'll be sure to keep an eye out, at least I can do. You got that right. Ain't the first time got you relying on my goodwill. And hey, fairly sure neither of us is comfortable with the idea of a child trafficker roaming the streets anyway, huh? No, we are not. So in this you have, I believe, that stuff. So bullets we really don't need to worry about because they don't really do much. But this is also, so basically this is going to be the last section of the video we do today, because I want all of episode 1 to really talk about the game and how it works, just in case people don't play the original game, which in my opinion is fair enough. This game does a good job in kind of like having the legend of the first game and the world of the first game, but being its own like thing, you know what I mean? It's kind of like Shrek and Shrek 2, where Shrek 1, pretty damn good movie, but Shrek 2 is kind of just like, you can watch Shrek 2 and just be like, damn, that's a really good movie. So basically everything will have different stats, as you can see, like, focus speed, mobile accuracy, stuff like that, and, you know, it'll be different for different things. So, threaded barrel is one that we can do immediately. But then there's the one where it's like better accuracy and shot deviation and stuff like that. So at the moment, threaded barrel basically doesn't really do too much. So suppressor, and then there's the no booster suppressor, which is a bit better. There's a one that does a little bit less, so like a light suppressor and a heavy suppressor, obviously for us. Okay, so I think maybe we need this threaded match. How do you buy things? Oh, E. Okay. Okay, so shot noise is now 41 meters, and we're gonna keep focusing on that. Yeah, IR is kind of eh. We're probably gonna get that. It used to be that you just double clicked it, and I guess they changed it. Magwell could also just be one we get. Blueprints are required. You have 900 and a grip is 400, so it's kind of like we're looking for something that's 500, but I don't want that. We could go for the IR. I think for now we'll just focus on some bare minimum things. So better grip and actual glow sights. So there we have our new Smith & Wesson that is fully upgraded. For some reason we have a mini Uzi. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of guns. Some of them, like, you know, they're kind of based on rarity. So anything that's like 5,000D or above, like these ones are all part of the DLC that I mentioned previously. But yeah, there's so many cool weapons. So as you can see, mini Uzi, as I was saying, is a concealable primary. So, like, you know, at some point, we could run something like this as well with, you know, match, but even subsonic, so like 20% less. So this shot noise is 90 at the moment. I love full grip, it's so cool. And then, like, yeah, there's so much you can do. I love, like, light stock, being able to make it so then you can run like a mini Uzi that's like, you know, a more like single shot stealth kind of thing. Yeah, like there's so much cool stuff you can do. Like, I definitely want to run like a mini Uzi that's like really crazy light. But then at the same time, it's like, this only is like 5% noise, so it's kind of like, eh. There's weapons that are definitely going to be made for stealth and some that aren't. Obviously, throwing knife is absolutely insane. But yeah. Hope you all enjoy, and I'll go into the next episode, or go into the next mission in the next episode, and then we'll try to stabilize from there. Hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.